Hi, family. This is Stephanie One Day. I am coming to you this early morning. Believe it or not, this is my second try at this recording. I did everything in iMovie and had to end up erasing it because it said it was too long and couldn't figure out how to clear up space on the camera. And when I did clear it on iMovie, it cleared it out of the whole camera. So I will not be doing that again anytime soon. And so all I can say is this is perfect to lead in to what I'm getting ready to share with you guys about laughter. I'm reading today from this book here. It's The Wisdom of the Elders, Inspiring Reflections from the Heart of African American Culture by Robert Fleming. I really like that cover. I'm on page 108. Laughter says you have to smile 24 hours a day, Mama would say. If you walk through life showing the aggravation you've gone through, people will feel sorry for you and they'll never respect you. She taught us that a man has two ways out in life, laughing or crying. There's more hope in laughing. A man can fall down the stairs and lie there in such pain and horror that his own wife will collapse and faint at the sight. But if he can hold back his pain for a minute, she might be able to collect herself and call the doctor. It might mean the difference between his living to laugh again or dying there on the spot. Dick Gregory, 1964. In the reflection, every day carries a potential for minor disaster and major crises. The accumulation of every setback, if taken too seriously, can quickly pile up and send you into an emotional tailspin. Laughter is the perfect antidote. Brooding over situation never provides a realistic solution. You locked your keys in a car. You forgot to pay the phone bill. You didn't pick up the clothes from the cleaners. You missed the dentist appointment. It's not the end of the world. Laugh. It doesn't mean that you're silly or you don't take life seriously. It only shows that you've put everything in its proper perspective. The world belongs to those who can laugh at themselves. And this is exactly what I'm doing today. The crisis we're in now is no laughing matter, but I tell you that it can be so overwhelming and so stressful if you watch too much social media all the time. I've had a couple of relatives that have gotten so overwhelmed and depressed lately, and I'm so glad that they're better now. But I think that this is something that's happening, worldwide. We all need to just unplug from the internet for a while, get us some rest. Unplug definitely from social media for a while. Read some good stories, share some good stories with somebody. We have to learn to accept the things that we cannot change and hopefully change some things that we can, even if just a little thing, just as a little act of kindness. That might be something that'll even make you feel better. Because most times to me, the act of kindness is for you. When you're able to help someone, it makes you feel happy. At least it does to me. If you've ever had an instance where you felt like you needed to laugh instead of cry, please share it with me in the comments. Can't make it any better, but I surely can give you a listen and let you know that I hear you. Sometimes that's all we need is for somebody to hear us. I have one more reading I'd like to share with you before I show you the seeds that I'm going to plant today. Hopefully you have some seeds to plant too, because I really want you to plant seeds with me, because we need to be about food security. That's our only freedom. Whoever feeds us controls us. Remember that. Whoever feeds us controls us. Because a hungry man, you can get him to work for food. I know. It's a lot of people out there with signs, when they're allowed to have a sign even, that say real work for food. Because lately they've been harassing people. Can't even say you want to work for food, especially with social distancing. I don't know where they putting people. I don't know. It's like people disappeared. I sure hope that they found them some safe place to be. I know my family, some of them are here with me because we have a family house, just like if we was on a compound in the motherland, really. It's what my mother wanted, and I am fulfilling her wishes. I can't do nothing but it, and I'm all right with it. She said she didn't never want any homeless people in her family, and that's how I feel about it. I'm not tying anybody here, but if they need a place that they can get on their feet, that's fine. Hopefully, you all are in a nice, safe place. And remember, social distancing, wherever you go, even if the place is opened up, some places have high penalties like Houston. I don't know if they changed the rule or not, but I heard this week it was $1,000 fine, that the police could give you, up to a $1,000 fine for not wearing a mask in the public. I don't know. All I know is I saw on video that a cop almost beat a man half to death, for not doing social distancing. And the thing about it was, he did, the police was doing more than one guy. It was like two guys in a row. And looked like the first guy was looking at what he was doing to the second guy, wondering like, wow, what did he do? What did he do? And the cop said, you flexing? You flexing? Then he pulled out his little taser and was ready to threaten the guy with the taser, and then decided to just beat the heck out of him and choke him instead. Then I see another video where people is out in the park that, trying to get a suntan. So in that case, they end up giving them free masks. None of them had face masks on. None of them was doing any social distancing. And all the police did was give them a free mask. Now, that was different as night and day. I was wondering if I was looking at South Africa on one side, South Africa apartheid, and then our hurry sundown, in the U.S. back in the day. So I thought back in the day, but apparently not back in the day, What's going on in this place? It got to get better. It just have to get better, I'm not going to New York no time soon. If it is, it's just to pass through to catch a plane to go to the motherland. That's just too much. But anyway, please be safe. Definitely make your little fabric mask. Wear it wherever it's mandatory to wear it. If you want to voluntarily wear one, that's fine too. And please, guys, if you're asked to wear a mask, please do not hurt anybody, or cuss anybody out. just because you don't want to wear a mask. Please, just follow the rules. Don't hurt anybody for just trying to do their job. I'm laughing because the plane just flew overhead. That's another laughing moment. But anyway, do not hurt anybody trying to do their job. You empathize with them for trying to do such a hard job as asking somebody to do something that is mandatory that they don't want to do. You know, nobody needs to be getting hurt over no kind of mess like that. You know, do not hurt anybody. And if somebody wearing a mask, you don't want to wear a mask, don't be making fun of nobody. You do your thing, let them do their thing, leave people alone, mind your own business for the most part. If they not hurting you, leave people be. You know, please remember to wash your hands with soap and water as much as possible. And I want to read one more thing before I plant this seed. It's about a diverse people. It says the Negro race, and now we know we say black or Africans, says the Negro race in this land must repudiate this absurd notion which is stealing on the American mind. The race must declare that it is not to be put into a single groove, and for the simple reason that man was made by his maker to traverse the whole circle of existence, above as well as below, and that universality is the kernel of all true civilization, of all race elevation, and two, that the Negro mind, imprisoned for nigh 300 years, needs breadth and freedom, largeness, altitude, and elasticity, not stint, nor rigidity, nor contractedness. And that's Alexander Cromwell. And the reflection, African Americans come in a wide variety of shades and temperaments. They come from many places around the world and reflect many cultural and racial mixtures. Some of us love blues, fried okra, and saucy barbecue, especially ribs. Others love jazz, salsa, and reggae. And there are those who might prefer Bach and B.B. King, or caviar and chitlins. We are a collection of people as diverse as any other. So when you hear someone saying that he totally understands the African American mind, scrutinize anything he says. There is no single type of African American. I treasure the rich diversity of my people. Yeah, I agree with that one. Now, here's on to the seeds, if you're still here with me. This is some seeds that I got from ES of Eat, Love, Migrate. Some of her indigenous seeds, from her Indigenous Seeds, Indigenous House Seed Initiative.org. And it is Watermelon White Wonder, it says Watermelon White Wonder, 80 days, rare today, white flesh melons were common in the 1800s. They are a direct strain on a pregonal wild species found growing wild in the Congo, Africa. This rare variety produces a good crop of 3 to 10 pound icebox-sized melons, creamy white flesh in a crisp with a fresh sweet taste, green with darker green stripes. This unique white flesh melon will be a hit at the farmer's market or on the picnic table. And I am planting mine in the seed in the cup because I'm gonna make another watermelon hill to plant all of my little seedlings because I have one hill going now, but I'm gonna do another hill because I have some seeds planted. Let's see. Hope you can see the seeds. And I just used a common little cup, and I put the name on the outside of it, and it's got Jiffy soil in there, Jiffy seed starting mix, and I just put a few little seeds in there and just press down. I had already wet it, and then that's it. I'm going to put a little baggie on top and keep it kind of moist until it germinates. And then the other one is the Congo watermelon. Congo watermelon. I could just eat watermelon all day long, every day. My ancestors probably was the ones that had the watermelon seeds in their hair on the boat. They knew what was up. It's like I had to have my watermelon, Wherever I end up at, I'm gonna plant me some watermelon, That watermelon and okra seeds, that had to be in my family because I definitely love me watermelon and okra. So anyway, this is the Congo seeds. They look different than I thought they would have looked. And then the same thing with that. Mark the cup so I know which one was which. And I just put a few seeds in there and then just press them on down, and that's all is necessary. I hope you guys decide to enjoy the rest of your day and try to relax as much as possible. If you have to go to work, please be safe. I hope you have all the proper PPE you need at work. And if you are at home, like I am at home, please get you some rest. Try not to stress. Play you some nice music. If you can hum a tune, hum a tune. If you can sing, sing. Do whatever it is you need to make you happy. Call somebody. Do a FaceTime, Contact them on social media with Messenger or whatever, Or even make a video. If I could do it, even with a smile, the second time in one day, because I erased the first time. I know you guys can do it. I'm sure you'll be much better at it than me. But I'm trying to keep my brain cells active, Keep them working, learning new things. I don't want to beg anybody in this house to help me make a video, or edit a video. I'm trying my best to do it myself. I don't want to be a burden. But I'm having a good time with you guys today, this morning. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you eat something good. I think I'll eat me some fish, and I will try to get me some okra today. If not, I'll just fix the fish with some potatoes some kind of way and enjoy it anyway. Food is food, and I can make it taste good. However, I'm just blessed that I can still smell my food, taste my food. I'm just happy about that. But anyways, I want to wish you a beautiful rest of your day. I want to tell you, as usual, power to the people. United, the people can never be defeated. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up, like Peter Tosh say. And don't worry about don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be all right, like Bob Marley say. Anyway, peace and blessings. I'm out.